Today's topic, your polyglot journey. And I say your polyglot journey because if we are all learning languages, if we all have a goal, I can say that most of us are going to have different time frames, different interests. We're going to come across different experiences. But the one thing that we do share is that we are all on our journey. A lot of us seem to compare ourselves. We compare ourselves with other people, and that's a normal thing. I get it. It's normal to say, hey, my classmate and I, we both started to learn, Japanese, and after 3 months, they're able to have conversations and not I, or vice versa. Well, I'm able to converse and they're not. Everyone has different time frames. So 2 talking points from this, time frames, and the second one is going to be, I'll call it path. Okay? Let's go to the first talking point, time frames. Many people ask me, oh, Dan, you're able to converse. Awesome. How long did it take you? And what I want to say is, it doesn't matter how long it took me because that's my time. Now, if you want to learn Portuguese, or maybe if we're talking about another language, if you want to learn Japanese or Thai or Hindi, the time that it takes me might be different from the time that it takes you. So a lot of us want to put down a time frame. How long will it take for me to learn English? How long will it take for me to be able to go from 0 in Japanese to be able to have conversations when I'm walking around the city? Now, I'm pretty sure there are some average time frames, but once again, it all depends on each person. Each person has their own journey. That's the first talking point, is the timing. So let's not get too obsessed with comparing how long it took me, how long it might take others. We can compare with ourselves, yes. And I think if we start to feel frustrated, if we start to feel like we're not making any progress, that has more to do with how we're approaching the language learning process, the language acquisition process, our strategy, rather than how long it took our peers to do it. Second talking point, the path, because some people might have interest in learning 5 languages, others might have interest in learning just 1. And I want to start saying, instead of saying learning, acquiring. And in that journey, in that path, once again, it's going to have a time frame. The entirety of the time frame. For example, me, I can say that I'm probably never going to stop being interested in learning languages. I'm probably always going to have a language that I'm going to be working on, or maybe group of languages. So that time frame could be extended for a lifetime, lifelong learning. And if not lifelong, definitely years and years. But the path, on the other hand, the path is a little bit different. The path is like me saying, well, right now I'm working on French, Italian, and German. And then after that, what? Maybe Thai, maybe Chinese, maybe Japanese, maybe Russian. I'm not certain exactly, but the order of languages is part of the path. Another part of the path is in a course of a year, maybe I will spend 3 months of that focusing on one language or another language, or maybe just taking a total break, because that's okay. Sometimes we just got to take a break. We're not trying to improve. We're not trying to memorize. Acquisition is always going to be a part of it, but we're not actively working to improve our skill, and that's okay. We can take a break. We can totally just stop being active, take a more passive approach, which definitely lowers the learning aspect, but the acquisition is always there. That can help us out as well. We're all on different paths. And I think that understanding that will help us help each other out. So your polyglot journey is your timing and your path. You're the one that owns it. So it's best that you understand it. You understand what works for you, what captures your attention, what motivates you. And that way you're able to move in your journey, because you will meet other language learners. You will meet other people that can either help you or hinder you. But if you have a strong understanding of your journey, a strong sense of where you want to go, you'll be able to navigate it. All right, well, that's the monologue for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Excellent stream. I really do enjoy these Duolingo streams. Trying to think of a way to make them a little bit more interactive and maybe even a bit longer as well. Once again, here on Twitch, stream schedule Thursdays and Saturdays, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and that is after the spring forward daylight savings for U.S. cities. Thank you. Danke. Gracias. Muito obrigado. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. All right. Monologue time. Monologue time. All right.